We learned all of our very best lessons when we were 5. 5 years old, we would play tons of little games. And the best one was follow the leader. But because you got to have all of these people follow you. It was amazing. You got to be the one in the front. You got to choose if you went up or you went down or you went under a chair or you went around the bend or you did anything, and they all followed you like your little ducklings. Well, one of the things that we learned from that, because so many people wanted to be the leader, I have to be the leader, I can't be the follower. And they learned how to get into their ego. On Saturday, we went out. My 8-year-old planned this whole swimming trip. He took all 4 of us out to a swimming pool an hour from us. We had an incredible time. We got to go down water slides. It was so much fun. And we got back into the car. And we'd kind of had like a little tiff when we were heading inside, but we got over it. We were so proud of ourselves because we were so excited and so happy. And we're driving back. We're driving north again, back here to Reno. And we're coming along, and we're in a 2-lane road. And we are behind a group of motorcyclists. And then in the right-hand lane is this red car. It's this teeny tiny little red car. You know that red car where you get behind and you're like, you're red, you should be fast. Like, that's what you were colored red for. But they're going backward because they're going so slow. Well, there was a lady in a blue Mercedes behind this red little vehicle, and she wanted around. But she wasn't being rude, but she was confused. You're red, get out of my way. But this little red car just wasn't going. Finally, she gets over, she gets in front of us, and she gets back in front of this little red vehicle. She goes up really fast in front of all the motorcycles and gets over back into the left lane. Well, we kind of follow her. We come up, we go around the little red vehicle, and we pull up next to her at the stoplight. And as we're going, we notice that the lady in the front of all the motorcycles, one of the coolest, the most magical parts of it was that we were driving along, and I noticed there were 7 motorcycles, and I look over, and they look pretty darn cool. They're all girls! They're all these amazing women riding these huge hogs. They're so amazing and fun, and it was just neat to watch them. But the lady in the front was acting really weird. Like, she made us uncomfortable. My husband and I both went, what is she doing? That's weird. And she was just kind of sitting sideways on her bike, looking backward, and it just looked awkward. Well, we both pull up, so the blue Mercedes is next to me, and we are here in the right lane. But this lady in the motorcycle, she pulls up right in between us. And my husband goes, oh, she's gonna shoot forward. And sure enough, the light turned green and she shoots forward. She's real loud and she's real proud of herself, and she's got all of her other girls behind her. But instantly, this blue Mercedes is just going. The blue Mercedes isn't trying to race anybody. She's not trying to do anything. She's just trying to get away from the little red slow car. And this motorcycle chick pulls straight over into the blue Mercedes and slams on her brakes. It was terrifying. All of a sudden, we're going, what in the world happened? The blue Mercedes is swerving and slamming on its brakes. We're slamming on our brakes, and she's got her 6 girls behind her slamming on their brakes. All because she got into her ego. She wanted to prove to the other girls that this Mercedes had done something wrong. It was completely pointless. She endangered everybody's lives so she could be the leader with the ego. We love to play follow the leader, and we still do as adults. And when we can take our ego out of it, and we can lead to guide instead of lead to rule, it's a beautiful outcome. Lead to guide. Don't lead to rule.